Today I want to discuss about JavaScript. So by using the JavaScript, we can achieve Angular and React as well because JavaScript framework is Angular, JavaScript library is React. So when, so for example, you are strong in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript 100%, you can achieve what all the programming language like Angular and React, Vue.js, Flutter, Backbone.js, Knockout.js. So by learn these three, we can achieve whatever you want the languages because there are some advanced features only they added, but basic thing is everything is depends upon JavaScript only. So for example, by using the TypeScript, you can develop the Angular single page application, but at end of the day you need to convert from TypeScript to JavaScript, then only the browser they can understood and they display whatever you entered the content in browser in code. So that is the importance in JavaScript. So I'll explain JavaScript from scratch part onwards. Then only beginners they will understood the what is the JavaScript. So JavaScript is high level programming language primarily used for creating interactive and dynamic web pages. And JavaScript runs on the client side and executed by user web browsers. So this is the JavaScript, and it's a JavaScript means mainly it is the scripting language. So this is the JavaScript one. And also by using the CSS, we can do CSS three ways, right? So exactly in JavaScript also we can do three ways. In class, we can using the script part in body as well. And as well the head part also we can add it, and otherwise we can use the external JavaScript as well. So my recommendation is you can do external JavaScript file, then only you will get the code easily and also understandably, because in real time codes they will write the thousands of lines of the code. So in that cases it will not work for in a HTML page. So better you can do in JavaScript in separate file, then you will understand more about it. So these things. And and output. So basically, for example, if you use the HTML and CSS, whenever your page is saved it, so they click the button, they will show the output on the browser. But JavaScript display possibilities, we have the some properties are there, and there's some different types are there. So by using the types, we can display the output into the browser. So first it will start from the inner HTML. Inner HTML means like whatever content in that HTML, it is like a DOM properties like that. Say for example, if you click the some elements in that elements, you can add the data. We'll write to some small data and we'll understand. So if you want to add in the data in H3, we can do like on script part. We'll explain you these things also in the coming classes. Just I'm explaining, you know, what is this happening. So inner.html means like these are the DOM properties. HTML, right like this. like this. This is an inner data HTML functionality, and we have the lot of things are there. This is the first step, and next step is like the next one is like a document dot write. So by using the document dot write, so like this. And next step is we have the console one. So most of the developers, they can use the console only because they will check the output in console. After that, we can display into the browser data. So console is a very, very important one. In real-time coders and whatever their application development, they use in console log only. I recommend you can also use in console only. Like this. See, whatever data coming in console, we can check the data is coming or not in console. Then after that, we can display data in browser. And final one is like a alert message. Say for example, window alert. Like this. Alert it will come like this. So these four ways are there to display data in browser. Understood, right, guys? And also in my HTML and CSS, we can use the comments like this, right? Like this, right? These are the comments, right? But when it will come to JavaScript, we can use the comments like so. If you add the two double slashes, so it will comment the data. And most of the cases, when you use the when you develop the application, you can use the comment section because then only you will understand step by step what you done in that code. Comments are very important. In real-time code also, we can use the comments when we develop the task because then only we will get the step-by-step procedure, what is data is coming and where we need to use that data and how many possibility we can achieve that data, that definitions or the data or coding examples you can write on it. Once you develop the task, you can remove that one and you can add into the GitHub. So like that, in every developer, they can do like this. So I will explain. These are the output possibilities. And next, I will go to the variables. Very, very important concept because without variables, we can't develop applications properly. So now I'll explain about variables. Variables are very, very important. Without variables, we can't develop applications like the whatever data you need to assign that variables only. Then only uh, display the content required specified variables. So JavaScript provided three types of variables. So first it will start from the var keyword. Second one is the let, and third one is constant. And let and constants are there. They introduced it in ES6 futures. So the interview they'll ask the question: what is the let and const? What is the ES6 futures? They will ask. So first it will start from let and const. So where is like I'll write some code, then I will tell you. So for example, I added the var x equal to 10. See, x is not defined by return anyways. Yeah. See, just I entered x, but I got the value 10. See, because variable is the where keyword is the global variable. We can do any place, whatever you added that variable where keyword. So that is the global variable. We can display anywhere. So that is the global variable where. And let the constants are block scopes because in that block only it will work on. And also, I'll write some code. You will understand. First, I'll write the code, then you will go. The prompts at 30. See, where jet means like I declared it. It's a declaration. When where jet equal to 30, it is like initialization. So this is the declaration, this is the initialization. So many of the people confuse it in programming language. What is the declaration? What is the initialization? So this is the declaration, this is the initialization. So yeah. I will tell you the differences of where let constant. Now, first I'll write the code, then I will tell you. See this carefully. I've written where x equal to 10, where y equal to 20. I've written that where z equal to x plus y. So it will value come easily 30. That is fine. And next, I taken where z equal to 50 and where z equal to 60 as well. But they taken the value of z is 60. So what about z equal to 50? It will not take because whatever the added in last value, we can assign the some key. That data only it will print, but remain data it will not print. So this is the very big issue because what about that remaining data? So the data it will be go to the errors and whatever we added the last data, then only it will works. So that is the one biggest minus of this var. So by achieve this, they use it that let and constant as well because so variable it accept the reassign the values and reassign the things. But let and by using the let and constant, we can't do reassign the values keys as well. So for example, I added in where z equal to 50, right? And where z equal to 60 also I added, but they accepted it. But when it will come to let, it will not be work. See, 20 I added. Whenever I added the C, it will show some error because it will display like already we declared, but you can't redeclare the value. It will shows like this. So you can't redeclare the values. So this is one advantages in it, and as well constant as well. Constant means like you can't declare the value like this. It will show error. But let and a variable it will be possible, but const it will not be possible. Definitely you need to initialize the value. Then only it will works. See, then only it will works. And also, So you can do like this, but the thing is you can't redeclare the values like this. So this is the main thing is advantages. Also, it is a completely block scopes, and the block scopes means like see, it will works like this function. I will explain the functions as well. Just I'm writing the example of it. So in this particular inside the block only, it will works like a latent constant, and also so for example, let uh, p equal to 20 we added, and let b equal to 30. So when you write this one in console, that log p as well as b, and you call it data, it will come easily. See, data it came, but the thing is when you write these two things in outside data, it will not become because this is the block scope. See, output will be go to error. See, we can't p is not defined, so it will not understood what we wrote because we write that outside, right? So when we will write it inside, then only it will works. Like this, the block scopes like this. If we wrote in outside as well, it will come. So these are the one scenario difference, and also say for example, let num equal to 30 and num equal to 50. Console dot log of num. Output will come because it accepted it. But when we will use the constant, it will not work. See, it will show error because see, assignment constant type error, like assignment to constant is variable. Whatever you declare one key value by using the constant, that is the unique one. You can't use that key value in anywhere. So then only most of the developers they will use the constant only. In my real time projects as well, we use the constant only most of the cases. But some cases we can use the let constant, but most of the 90% we use the constant only because it will come as unique one only, unique key values. Whenever you use the constant, that is a unique key values only. You can't reuse that key values. So interval they will ask these questions. What is the difference between let constant variables? These are the main differences of it. Understood, guys? Any questions? Okay. Hemant, what about you?
Yeah, no, sir. No, sir.
Okay, fine. These are the variables. And you also, guys, you can use this let or constant only because where is not up to the mark. So next I will explain that operators. We have the JavaScript provides the multiple operators. So first it will start from arithmetic operators. First it will start from assignment. Third one is like a comparison. Comparison is also a most important one. Comparison operators as well. And fourth one is string operators. Fifth one is logical operators. Sixth one is Bitwise operator. Seventh one is ternary operator. Is also very important operator. Finally, type operators. So these are the very important operators. Then only we can achieve this operators by using the coding. So first is already we wrote the lot of things by using the arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are very simple. Like it will comes like plus, minus, uh, into divisions. Like this, it will come. We'll write one small example of it. For example, like it's equal to 20. Let y equal to 1 plus 20. That is one operation. It's already declared. Okay, sorry. This is we already declared somewhere. Yes. So that's only we can use in the let constant. So like this. So we used almost arithmetic plus one and into as well. So like addition. These things. And also, mainly thing is by using these arithmetic operators, we can achieve like a condition. So for example, if I'll write one condition, you will understood. So for example, I'll take let num equal to 10. Okay. So I'll write this condition like num uh, by 2 double equal to 0. So in this, right, we can write that console dot log of even else console dot log of hard. See, for arithmetic operator, I added the almost two operators here. See, I added that num is like it will come 10, right? So 10 division by 2. Like I added that division as well. So this is an arithmetic operator. So in division, it will compare that it will division by 10. So it will check, it will come like a zero value, right? So that zero value it will compare to this zero. So both are same, right? So it will go to the positive way, like it will display an even on. So this is the simple example of function. I mean, whatever given the number is even or not. So that is the logic one. This is one. So say for example, I added that number 10, right? So it will division by 2 and it will get 0. So that this value completely it will come 0. So 0 double equal to 0, it will 2, right? It will go to the even one. Otherwise, it will go to the odd one. So we'll check the output. See, it will display even. For example, if I wrote something in odd one, so like this 5. So 5 division by 2, it will not come. It will display easily one value. So 1 double equal to 0 is false, right? So it will display the odd value. So like this, odd. So like this, we use the two operators here. So for this conditionals, we can using these operators. This is one little bit example. Don't worry, I will explain you functions, what are the functions and also. You will get more info about it. And also, we'll do some interesting one, like say for example, let x equal to 20. Sorry, let x by window. Mm, See, let plus equal to 10. Mm, Means like, so I've written like this. So most of the developers, they will do like this. So like this, it will display. See, I've written right. So it will display let. So it will comes like this. So this is just a symbol shortcut one. So whatever output is exact brief explanation is like this, but this is just a shortcut one. So by using this, we can do it like this. Example, console.log of C, sheet like this. Understood, guys? So like this it works. Not a plus plus one as well. We have the multiple things are there. Plus double equal to, I already told you, right? Like y means x equal to x plus y, like this. And same example as like minus double equal to as well. It will comes like this. X minus double equal to y means it will come x equal to x minus y, like this. It will come. And also it will come like into equal to x to equal to y. It will comes like this. Y. So like this. So arithmetic operators, it works like this. Next, assignment. So this is all the assignment only. X equal to y means like we will assign the values. So for example, I will tell you one thing. Let it's equal to some Chandra. Means like these are the data types. I will tell you data types as well. First, I will tell you the operators. So this Chandra value assigned to H value. So it will display like this. Console.log of H means like it will display Chandra because this particular value we can assign to this particular local variable. So it will display like this Chandra. See, this is the assignment one. See like this. And the next one is assignment after that comparison. So these are the most important one. Comparison operators. That number is equal to P. Okay, let number equal to 60. So in comparison. say nums less than number. So this is a comparison. So if number is nums is less than a number, so which one is bigger? So it will go to the data like this. Comparison. True. Else you can select the false. So like this comparison. So it will num greater than sorry num less than number, it will true, right? So it will display like this. So the comparison ones. And also we can using the double equal to and triple equal to as well. So double equal to means like say let one other one console.log of. I'll write some normal like a simple I um, take like this. So E double equal to I. True or false? It will display like this. False. Why? It's a comparison. So comparison means like see, 50 and 60 is not equal, right? So it will display like this. And another thing also there. So comparison between double equal to means like it will check only values only, but triple equal to means like it will check values as well, types as well. We have the different types are there in data types, like a primitive data type, non-primitive data types. Primitive data types means like it will start from like a number, a string, boolean, null, undefined. These are the primitive. Non-primitives are arrays and objects. So next class I will tell you for what is that one examples. And now I am telling that operators now. So that is an triple equal to is the strict comparison. So it is a very strict one. So most of the developers they will use the triple equal to only, not double equal. Double equal to means like it will check only values, but when it will come to triple equal to, it will check values as well, data types as well. Then only it will display the output. So that is the comparison operators. Next one. One second. Checking the voice. Next one is logical operators. So logical operators, it will start from first, it will AND operator, and like next one is OR operators, and next one is logical not operator. So AND operator means like what two of say for example there are two conditions are there. The two conditions are it will be true, the data it will be print true. Like this AND operator it will work like this. And not means like say for example if you have some data in backend that is true, so in that true data we can replicate into the front end. So if you click the not one, so it data will be not come, right? So in that we can do the conditions. So if we'll check the data, if it is not, then it will do some data, and after that if we check the data is true, then it will they will check another data like this comparisons they will do like this. So this is the and operators and the or and not. So we'll explain you briefly with examples of this data operators in coming classes as well. And this is one logical operators. Logical plus bitwise operators also it will work. And also the mostly type of operator. Type of operator means like it will tells the which type of operator we used it. So for example, I told you right, like a data types like a number, int, string, and a boolean, all stuff, right? So I will tell you by using that one we can do type of operator. So for example, I'll take L equal to some, sorry, not me, data. Whatever you can add the names, but values are, you need to check it, but names, name is whatever you take the names. And also I'm writing this 50, 60 hard code values, right? But real time code, they will not do like this. They will assign some values in HTML. So you can take that values and we can assign that values into the particular names. Then we can do the functionalities. But understanding purpose, I am using these things. So for example, I'm taking that hello. So by using the type of operator, we can will display what type of user on. The type of operator means like it will come like this. So I'm adding that data. So easily they will identify which data type we use it. So we use it that string data. And next ones we'll take let numbers of the data. So 50 or what? So that data. Means so it will display the number. So like this, whatever you added the data, it will display returns the type of the variable. So which type of variable they will display. So interval, they will ask the question, what is the type of operator? So you can tell returns the type of the variables. So this is the operators and ternary operator. So this is the, I will explain you with a scenario, then you will understood very easily. I already wrote some scenario, right? Yes. That, but I already wrote in this. So this is one example, right? So I taken if conditions like this. So let response. See, uh, I wrote this entire if condition like this. Like I've written the some condition. In that condition, if condition is true, it will go to that particular even place. And the condition it will false, it will go to the some odd. But I wrote like this. But when we use the particular ternary operator, we can use just a simple one line only code. So this is the condition, and this is the condition is true. It will go to the true place. Otherwise, it will go to the false place. By using this question mark means like it's a ternary operator. So by using this ternary operator, we can achieve like this. So this is a very uh, useful because by most of the developers, they will use the ternary operators. Print, right? So it's order print order. So Mhm. I added this functionality, right? So, okay, got it. Because we need to add like this, then it will come. Because we added this parameter we passed, right? For that parameter, we can hit check in. So it will display. See, like this, even. Because I used the arrow functionality. I will tell you that functional difference in arrow. We have the functions, multiple functions are there. So I added. Just I'm scenario purpose only I'm using. So this is the regular function, but I use the arrow function. So this when we'll use the particular conditions, we can do like this multiple data. You need to write in the lot of codes of lines. But when it will use the just a ternary operator, you can write just a simple normal one line code. So this is the ternary operator. So this is the condition, and this is the even or odd. So say for example, the condition it will go to the true, then it will go to the even, or condition it will go to the false. It will display like this. So like this, a ternary operator, it will works. So these are the operators in JavaScript. And I will tell you particular data types as well now. Because without data types, you can't understood that scenario of these operators. Guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Yeah, understood, right? What I told all the concepts.
Yeah. We are dealing with operators right now.
Yes, operators are that, and now I'm telling that data types. So most of the data types are we have the different data types are there in our JavaScript. So first it will start from the primitive data type. Next one is the non-primitive data type. So primitive data types means like there's the inbuilt data types. Like JavaScript, they provide the inbuilt data types, and non-primitive data type like difference data types. So primitive data types, it will start from that numbers, strings, boolean, null, undefined. These things are primitive data types. Non-primitive data types are the like arrays and objects. So primitive data types, I'll write the some code. So for example, let c equal to 20. Sorry, c already be taken. Hmm. I'll write of all the things. So I added that number. Next one is string. So whatever I add that two double quotes in single quote, so it will convert to string. That is no matter what you wrote in between that quotes. So whatever you add that in between that quotes, so it will convert to the string. For example, I add the 50 also, it will convert to string, and I add some characters, it will convert to string. So whatever data you added in the double quotes, that will convert to string. For example, I added that hello as well. Let match equal to some 50 as well. I discussed the type of operator, so it will display, which means it's like this. See, that actually also it will convert to string. So whatever you data added in the double quotes, it will convert to string. And let it equal to true or false. It is in a boolean. Let b, I declare just b value, it will display like so. They are undefined because we are just declared a value only. So it will display undefined. For example, b equal to 0. We already given that. Yes, we take in a bit and console dot log of yes. Empty array. Empty array. Like this. So these are the data types, and the non-data types it will comes like arrays, uh, array, and objects. So the interval they will ask the question like how do you display array things? How do you write the syntax of array? For example, let c equal to array. Again, by using this square brackets, it will convert to that is an array. And same things, object becomes like this curly bracket. So these are the objects. So these are the array and these are the objects. So array means like it is a group of elements, whatever the group of elements we can assign to single variable. So that is the arrays. And object means like we have the object means like they have the properties as well. Properties are there. So multiple methods are there. So the multiple properties and methods are we can assign to single variable. So that is an object, that is an array. For example, 20 comma uh, 10 comma 30 comma 50 60. So I taken the multiple elements and these elements we can store into the array. So it will create one memory, and that memory they will store that arrays. So dot log of array. Get one output like this. See, one memory they allocated, and these are 0, 1, 2, 4 is like indexes. So whatever you added that element, so it will start from like a 0. This is 1 0 and this 1 1 and 2 3 and 4, like this it will come. So this is the we can calculate the this particular data by using the these indexes only 0 1 2 3 4. So these are these things, and this is uh, so for example I'll take one person name. I will explain you briefly about arrays and objects in coming classes. Don't worry. Just I'm overview. I'm just giving just overview. So for example, I'm taking the one person details like a name equal to Chandra, is equal 30. Salary. So like this. So array functionality comes like this. So person. So this is the property and this is the value. You know, CSS1 property column value we can take like this. We can take this. So see, it will comes like this array curly braces and data it will comes like this. So these are the objects. We have the multiple ways to create the objects, and we have the multiple ways to manipulate this particular methods. Like we need to add the particular elements in last element of an array or the first element of array. If you want to change some changes into middle of the elements, and also if you want to manipulate this entire data like into 2 or 3 or plus or division. So we can have multiple methods are there to manipulate these things, and also in we have the multiple ways to create the objects. by using the real-time codes in JavaScript. So I will explain you each and every concept in coming classes. So these are the today we discussed about what is the JavaScript and the usages and how we'll add the JavaScript into HTML ways, and also what is operators, what is data types, and how will you use operators and data types into the some real-time codes like a functionalities like this. So coming classes onwards will go some more depth concepts. Then you will understood the each and every topics, and also I will go to the event listeners, and like functions. I will go to asynchronous JavaScripts and like promises and callbacks, cells, async await, inheritance, prototype inheritance, and coming class onwards we'll discuss step by step. So this is things. Do you have any questions, guys?
No, sir.
Thank you.